Have you ever tried to concentrate on something important, but your brain just wouldn't cooperate? You sit down to work, and suddenly your mind is filled with everything except what's in front of you. You remember a conversation from earlier, an unfinished message, or that one awkward thing you said yesterday. What's stealing your attention isn't random. It's a silent force in your mind known as mental residue. Mental residue is what's left behind in your brain when you switch from one task to another without fully closing the first one. It's the leftover tension from incomplete thoughts, emotional friction, or unfinished business. The problem? Most people carry this residue all day, from one activity to the next, without ever clearing it. You finish a meeting, and instead of taking a pause, you jump straight into another task. Your brain, still processing the conversation from before, struggles to be fully present in what you're doing now. The previous task is technically over, but mentally, you're still in it. That's mental residue, and it silently drains your clarity, decision-making, and ability to focus. In a world where we're expected to multitask constantly, this buildup becomes a real problem. Every notification, every interruption, every tab left open on your screen adds a new layer of unfinished thought. Your attention becomes fragmented, your thoughts scattered, and your productivity drops, not because you're lazy or distracted, but because your brain is still processing what came before. What makes mental residue so tricky is that it's often invisible. You don't realize it's there until you try to focus and suddenly feel foggy or restless. You're technically done with the last thing, but mentally, you never gave yourself permission to let it go. You never gave your brain the signal to close the tab. The good news is that your mind has a natural ability to reset, if you let it. The secret lies in building intentional mental transitions between tasks. Just 30 to 90 seconds of pause can clear the residue. A simple ritual, like closing your laptop, walking around, taking a few deep breaths, or jotting down a quick note, can signal to your brain, we're done with that. Let's start fresh. These transitions don't have to be long or complex. What matters is that you create space between one activity and the next. This allows your brain to process what just happened, clear it, and show up fully for what's next. Without these breaks, your brain keeps running old files in the background, and that's what kills your focus. Another powerful tool is what I call a reset sentence. Before starting something new, say something simple like, I now choose to bring all my focus here, or, this is the only thing that matters right now. It sounds small, but this act of verbal redirection gives your mind clarity. You're no longer being dragged around by leftover thoughts, you're choosing where your attention goes. Over time, these micro practices reduce mental clutter significantly. You start to feel lighter, sharper, and more in control of your thoughts. You no longer carry tension from the past task into the present moment. Instead of reacting, you're responding, with intention. Mental residue also builds up emotionally. That's why a small disagreement from the morning can follow you into your afternoon meeting. Or why an uncomfortable email sits in your mind long after you've closed it. Emotional residue lingers even more than mental residue, because it's tied to feeling. The solution is similar, don't rush past it. Acknowledge what happened. Take a breath. Write it out if needed. And then, choose to release it. Awareness is everything. You don't need to clear your mind completely to be effective. You just need to stop adding new layers of noise without removing the old ones. A quiet pause between moments does more for your productivity than any productivity app ever could. Your mind needs transitions just like your body needs rest between workouts. Without them, your mental muscles stay tense and overstimulated. But with just a little space, just a few seconds of reset, you give yourself the ability to focus, think clearly, and actually feel present in what you're doing. So the next time you feel foggy, scattered, or restless, don't reach for more stimulation. Don't power through. Just stop. Breathe. Reset. Give your brain what it truly needs: closure and space. Belle, what kind of mental residue are you carrying today? Is it emotional, cognitive, or something else? Let me know in the comments. And if this video helped you, give it a like, subscribe to Speak Clear, and share it with someone whose brain could use a reset.